$30 from Trevor 100. I always look
Сложно.
forward to the next
Сложный
SGDQ
мем.
event. Keep up the great work. Let's hit all these bonus games. And right now, actually, we have some bonus games that have not quite met their incentives yet. We have
Aero the Acro-Bat второй.
We still need quite a bit for that. The goal
Кстати,
is
а какими состоялись
7,500, and we are
бонусные
currently
игры?
at
Super Mario Bros. 3,
5,897. There is Kingdom Hearts
Тазбот
3, level
Celestial
1,
Berries
TM Dark
и
Inferno.
Legend of
Right
Zelda
now, the
Ocarina of
goal
Time.
is
Вау! Вот на Ocarina of Time я бы пришел посмотреть, кстати.
And right now we are at $10,000
Неплохо.
about. So keep those donations in. And a bonus game as well for Super Mario Bros. 3 Race.
Отличный платформер. Я сижу с тобой, заняшь до начала игры и отвалюсь, чтобы посидеть, помодерировать в чате и поделать свои дела РЛ, а также поесть, потому что кто-то уже успел позаграть, а я нет.
А вот надо вот кушать, вот надо просыпаться раньше, вот надо вот будильники ставить. Вот я сегодня проснулся на 3-часовую Зельду и успел и позавтракать, и Зельду откомментировать.
А я вчера заснул в 10 часов вечера и проснулся сегодня без 15:09, и я доволен. Вот. Потому что я наконец-то отдохнул.
Кашу нужно кушать, Кейк, чтобы быть здоровым.
Я и так здоровый.
$130 from Natalie 155. Today is my wife's and I's 3 years anniversary. $100 for 10 years of dating. 30 for 3 years of marriage. I love you, Liz.
Тем временем там продолжают приходить очень милые, интересные донаты, которые никто не слушает. Привет.
Зал ленивый пустой.
Ну, да. Пустой, прямо как у меня в душе.
Темное сердечко. Это не может ничего быть.
Нет, у меня токсичное сердечко. Ты не прав. Все же знают, что я кремовый торт с токсичной вишенкой сверху. Да, вот вам. Aero the Acro-Bat. Я оставлю заняшься вместе с вами. Всем вам big love. Спасибо, что слушали мой немного сонный голос. Еще, может быть, услышимся. Правда, в этом я не уверен. Всем пока.
Всего доброго, Кейк. Итак, мы начинаем Acro-Bat 2, замечательный платформер на SNES, что является сиквелом первого Acro-Bat'а. Посвящено это у нас замечательному лисенку-гонщику, ну не лисенку, извините, не лисенку. Просто буду говорить, что это бразильский гонщик. Игра посвящена и выпущена была бразильскому гонщику Айртону Сенну, который погиб на автокатастрофе во время Гран-при в 2090 или в каком-то году. Интересный такой факт. Вот. Выпущено в 1994 году, как мы можем видеть на SNES. Все у нас просто. Сюжет у нас мы начинаем после событий оригинальной игры, когда мы сбили Эктора с башенки и начали ран. Здесь нам нужно найти ящик волшебника, который приведет нас в замок, который мы будем наблюдать позже. И мы подготавливаем, так скажем, план B по спасению ящиков. Во время игры у нас не находится ничего примечательного. Побеждаем мы врагов обычным прыжком на их головки. И межуровневые проходы это у нас такие, как порталы. It's only optimal if he jumps. If it's not, I'll have wasted a little bit, but it's okay. It's worth it for being safe. I need all my health in this level.
Yeah, the clowns in these first levels tend to be the worst enemies in the game anyways.
Very precise drill here. I missed it. It's okay.
Игра напоминает
Less precise drill here.
Классического Соника где мы постоянно где-то вертимся, летаем. Да, во время игры мы подбираем очень много бонусов, бонус пауэрапы. Сейчас у нас уровень с шестернями, то есть это один из первых этажей темной башни.
This next level is the next time we shoot stars, and there's one more later in the game. This next level also introduces the first zip. In this game, there are two different kinds of zips. There are short zips and long zips. This is a short zip, but it's the hardest one in the game. It's not the most precise, that'll come later, but it is the hardest to execute, in my opinion.
Yeah, and the zips of this kind, they tend to be like hard to like eyeball or see because they are like that precise. So Ox is going to do a little bit of a setup.
Во время игры мы пробираемся все выше и выше.
So hopefully it won't take too long.
Yeah. So this level normally takes around 2 minutes to finish, and you have to go through a whole bunch of bells that are on a global timer.
Использовать интересный глич.
Yeah, it's very precise.
That said, the exit is right next to the entrance, so...
И у нас получается провалиться сквозь текстурку и целый уровень.
Yeah, boarding zone. This is a set of very technical levels. A lot of stuff you can do to speed up and slow down the level. So we're going to try to make it as explained as possible.
Yeah, very fast paced, so don't blink if you want to catch everything.
Right. So...
Yeah, that was level 1.
Right. So now for...
Тем временем мы собрали уже 720 тысяч долларов.
Hello, everyone.
Пришлось вот по часикам.
Right. Unfortunately for level 3,
Улетаем на
you
ковре.
can't beat it just by holding down a couple of buttons.
В том самом ковре. Локальный мем, связанный с этой игрой.
What's happening?
Oh no. What's going on?
I don't know. This has never happened. I think there's a soft lock or something. It's okay.
Какие-то у нас софтлочные проблемы случились с игрой. Просто черный экран, сломался картридж, видимо. Вот мы ребутаем консоль. Все как не мой ран, так какие-нибудь проблемы. Это большая закономерность.
Takes me back. Okay, we're gonna enter the level select just to get to the next level.
Раннер сломал консоль.
So Boarding Zone 3 was pretty much more of the same, but there's one little piece in it that you have to do a little spin. And you know what? I'll actually show it off because it doesn't take long. It's intended anyway. It's part of the route. So this is the level select code. I'm just putting it in. Nope, that's not it. Hang on, sorry.
Непонятно, что занимается ранее.
Pretty much baked into the estimate. We're okay. Okay. So we're gonna act like we played that demo, but we're gonna do it the faster way by just skipping to that level.
Выбора уровня нет у нас на снессе, поэтому мы начинаем снова с... А нет, это у нас картридж... Правильный картридж. Мы начинаем в третьем акте замка Байла. И опять мы меняем зону.
If you start off at a higher speed than the screen expects you to, then it doesn't scroll fast enough. You hit the right edge right
Тот же момент с ковром.
Before reaching the end of the level. So now we move on to Fort Red Star. This level also starts off with our next quick zip. And the reason we're here, you didn't get to see it, but let me set this up real quick. Okay, let's try to see.
Здесь у нас новый глич, когда мы должны просто пролететь через стену наверх.
Yeah. So you didn't get to see it because it was a cutscene, but
И на
after Bell
баунс
Castle, there was a girl named Batasha. Get it?
скипом
She
достаточное
showed up
количество
and told us she
уровня.
needs our help. She's been kidnapped by Boris the Beast, who keeps this fort. And Boris wasn't
Во
with her
время
at the
игры у нас
time, so it
вот,
seemed kind of suspicious.
чтобы
But
получать очки,
you know, being the
как
gentleman
принято
that he
это
is,
на
figured might as well go
классических
and check. So
платформах,
here we
мы
are
собираем
in Fort
всякую
Red Star.
вкусняшку.
This next level introduces
Бургеры,
the first long zip of the game.
печеньки,
First of
мороженку.
6, and they come in pairs. So for this one's a little harder. I have to execute 30 downward drills while moving forward 1 pixel at a time into the wall. So it takes about 30 seconds each one. I'll let you know when each one is coming up because I think after this first one, the rest of them are
Советский
pretty good time
уровень.
for donations. If I mistime any of them, I basically have to start the zip over.
Yeah, both early and late.
Okay, well, we do have a few donations. $15 from Light Cloud 77. Thank you for all your work in this amazing event. I watch it all the time and even plan my vacation to see all the great runs.
There it is. All right. Please don't bonk. Please don't bonk. You didn't bonk. That's good. Oh, that was bad. But you didn't bonk, so that was good. You kind of run the risk of that. Even after you execute one of those zips, there's still a chance, a very small chance that you can fall out, which is dangerous. But yeah, I mentioned they come in pairs. That was the first one. So
Так, как я и
next
говорил,
one's
мы
right
должны
after.
будем просто
And this is Red
противостоять
Star 3.
доктору
And this
Эдгару
one was not as
Эктору.
high as 2,
Играем мы
but
за
it's much
летучую
wider, so
мышку
there'll
по
be even
имени
more running at
Aero.
the top. So go ahead with those donations again.
До этого у нас
Sure
был
thing.
мир
We have
развлечений, сейчас же у
$100
нас
from
игра
Don's
более
Back.
темная
No
по
clever comment, just shout
сравнению
out to everyone
с
behind the scenes at
приквелом.
SGDQ. $50 from Humbatsky. With the nice community and original games, it's always a joy to watch some GDQ. Keep up the great work and greetings from Belgium. $25 from Macmillian. That 4-way Super Mario Bros. 3 race has to happen.
All right. You can keep going. There's kind of a long run here.
Oh, sure thing. $15
Out
from
of Bounds
Prometheus.
glitch,
My past
где мы
days,
просто
watch
пролетаем
GDQ,
карты
go to
огромное
bed, wake
количество
up, watch GDQ. That's my kind
и
of summer
экономим
vacation. Oh, and let's get that Kingdom Hearts 3 boss
также большое
greetings from
количество
Germany.
времени.
All right, so you get to see most of the level that you would have to normally platform through, but then you just fall through this ceiling, and there's level 3. Now we're coming up
Гличи в
on
этой игре
Boris the
очень
Beast.
простые,
The reason we're
мы
here to
должны
see if he
просто
has
дэшиться в
Batasha.
стену,
We get to him, we
пока
find out he
стена не
doesn't have
поймет, что мы
Batasha, but
хотим
he's
в нее
angry that we
войти.
reached here, so he wants to fight us anyway. So hopefully we can get this optimally. There's not really much interesting here. Just gonna hit him as long as he's vulnerable.
Мы
So I
наблюдаем
guess we
одного
can
из
do a few
боссов.
more donations.
One thing real quick, boss patterns are basically fixed in this game, so it's a lot about memorizing what they're doing. But go ahead.
Oh, sure thing. We have $15 from Celine. Been watching old videos for a year now, and I am so happy to
На
finally
самом
get to
деле это
watch this
просто
live
скриптованный
gameplay.
шаг,
Thanks
который
for the Mario 3 race.
не представляет никакой
All
сложности.
right. So real quick, in this second part, Boris is going to be hiding behind a damage barrier, but he's still vulnerable underneath it. So if we take damage from it, we can pass through it and hit him on the other side.
Yeah. The rest of these is just about timing and then dodging these icicles. I do have 1 hit to spare, so it's okay if I do get hit, but I'd rather not.
Go ahead with the donations.
Yeah.
Sure, we have $10 from Coco Mouse. Hello, hello, GDQ. Wish I could be there, but it was not meant to be. Perhaps next year. Also, hi, Yoshizilla.
Yeah, so we found out she's not there. So what's next to do? That's the end of the story.
Следующий
Seth,
босс у нас
Hero
будет еще
remembers he has
интереснее.
band practice.
У нас будет злобный
That's
доктор,
right, he's part of a band.
злобный
So
лысый
this
доктор.
level called Disco Fever is all about finding his band. Oh,
Сейчас мы
that guy
наблюдаем
tries to jump over me.
музыкальный, так скажем, уровень, где мы
Fun
ходим по
fact, this is
нотному
the only
стану.
level in the entire run
А
that
враги
we
у
do
нас
completely as
это
intended. There's no XP at
клоуны.
all. No going up ramps, no zips, none of that.
Все в этой игре хочет нас убить, тарелки,
It seems pretty
ноты.
straightforward. That's because it is until that happens. but it's okay. Each of these levels ends with a keyboard, and you have to press that button and then press all
Но
the
для
buttons
летучих мыши Aero это не проблема.
This first one is straightforward. Okay, it's supposed to be straightforward. For someone who's good at the game, it's straightforward. I wish I were good at the game.
Alright, so this next level
Здесь мы
is
должны
like the
сыграть
most
в правильной
precise zip in the game.
последовательности
It's like
были,
got a
чтобы
quarter of a pixel,
открыть
basically,
продолжение.
of leeway. So the
Портал
Ox is going to
следующий,
be
так
using
скажем,
a much more involved
этап
setup just to make sure that he
этого
gets it right.
уровня.
Already messed up once. Okay. Oh, almost had it. Okay, let's do it again. Nice.
And there we go.
That was the one I mentioned earlier when I said that first
Снова
one.
блестящее исполнение скипа.
That was not supposed to happen.
Клап-клап.
Okay, who wants to see that zip again?
Yeah, that was the whole point.
И мы проваливаемся в трубу. Точнее, должны проваливаться в трубу.
All right. Not too bad.
Мы проваливаемся через Нотенстан. Кому нужны эти трубы? Когда есть замечательные ноты до. Соль, ля, си. Летучая мышь Aero присела на си. Пипи клоун. Такие еще... Как я говорил, то есть идет игра на внимание. Мы запоминаем, в какой последовательности жмутся ноты на пианино, нажимаем их и переходим в следующий уровень. Как и многие классические платформеры на Nintendo, это развивающие игры в какой-то степени. Клавиши, простите. Уровень еще состоит из антистрессов, в которых перетекает жидкость.
So we're going to use that here, bounce off him, and then use our 2 drills to go through that symbol.
Поэтому платформер остался без внимания, потому что он может вызвать эпилепсию.
It'll launch us up this way. Then we just make our way through here, nothing special until we get to the zip coming up. This one is easier, but it's also through, a set of platforms.
Хай-кики. Хай-хеты, точнее. Это же хай-хеты, открытые и закрытые, а не метрономы.
Here's the stars, except they're musical notes now. And that was the last instance of stars in the game, in the run at least, because that was just used to get.
Тут просто этого мало демонстрируется, так в первой игре достаточно много всего было. Ранее рассказывают то, что во время игры можно будет заметить, что у персонажа сломан хитбокс. И снова клавиши пианино. Тун-тун.
Glad I didn't miss any keyboards. That was another thing I was kind of hoping for. So now we get to my band, and they tell me, hey, this girl named Batasha was just here. So news to me, they tell me she left with some guy named Dr. Dis. So here I go to Dr. Dis Industries just to see what's going on.
Они рассказывают о том, что мы будем сражаться против доктора Диса. Безумный доктор. Сейчас мы на его уровне. Роботизированный уровень, состоящий вплоть рядом всяких труб, электрических цепей. Несколько эскалаторов, железных платформ. В общем, настоящий уровень для мужчин. Очень много железа.
through these plungers.
Is that what they are?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I call them. That's what they look like to me.
Пока можно
This
подумать,
slide I go early so I don't fall off.
откуда произошел Aero.
These fans are one-hit kill. It is possible to get through 2 of them in one cycle. I'm not going to try it just because it's an extremely tight window, and maybe if I run a really good pace I might, but in the
Переносим через телевизор.
The other thing I like
Видим
about
как
that
раз того
firepower is
доктора
velocity to go through
Диса.
enemies rather than bouncing off of them.
Пускай он лучше
Okay.
будет Дисом.
There he goes.
Boss down.
So normally when I hit an enemy or a
Это было
boss,
просто.
my hitbox disappears as soon as I hit him, but with fire you go through, so he just keeps taking damage and he dies quickly with one swoop. So it does, the detour actually does save time. Oh, here's the next long zip, number 3, so go for it with the donations.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have $25 from Spice.
Дальше в
I
пол.
played the Aero games a lot as a kid, and I'm so excited
Для
to watch the
создания
speedrun of it here at SGDQ.
такого великого
Thank you, the Ox.
глича.
Can we get some claps in the audience for the Ox? He's doing a great job. $30 from King TDN. Wow, these zips are absolutely batty. I'm glad the Ox isn't winging it. He is absolute acrobat at this game.
А пока зачитывают донаты. Вот, глич у нас удается. Мы пролетаем наверх уровень, тем самым пропускаем колоссальное количество этажей. У нас идет еще одна фаза с доктором Дисом. Где мы должны уничтожить его шарик, пока у нас не атакует.
You'll see it's going to take him a while to get to the first controls again, so I have some time to finish this.
В этой карте нет ничего, что может нас убить.
Hopefully I won't need to do that. But that was an optimal boss 2 fight.
Right, another lawn zip coming up, so if you have donations.
Yeah, they come in pairs.
Oh, sure. We have $35 from K Koapono. First
Читаю
time donating,
донат.
and I want to give a huge thanks to everyone involved at SGDQ 2019. Also, an
$5 залетело от Кей Клоуна.
You're making such a
Ни на что
wonderful
не
positive
намекаю.
difference in the world. Thank you. No, thank you.
Снова с
$50
гличиком
from
полетим по
Garnet
траве.
216. Not actually watching at this moment, but I thought I'd throw in a donation to celebrate my promotion to assistant manager at work. Put this money towards Therion's story and Octopath, my favorite of the bunch, and one that genuinely helped me through a dark time. And if a certain voice actor's tweets are believed, I'll be keeping an eye out for a possible incentive
Inbound
involving
skip.
Darius from the same route.
Где мы пробегаем почти весь этот уровень, дабы дойти до последней фазы доктора Диса. Это еще не последняя. Здесь у нас шарик, который бьется током. Это Тесла-шар, так скажем. У нас бьется током и... сказать... Даже аналогии не приходят на ум, если честно.
Yeah, for this boss, he's a little bit more punishing. But we're through.
Right.
Now, surprise, Batasha was a spy. And the first time that she met Aero, she actually took a piece of his bat wing, which you'll see here in a moment. Rapidly accelerated growth, it becomes a clone of Aero called Alter Aero. Unfortunately, I only have 1 extra life left, so I'll have to
Доктор
use it
похож
here
на
to show
злобного
off kind of a death
антагониста
next level.
в Финисе
I'll explain it,
Ферде.
and you might be able to see what it is.
Напомните, чат, как его зовут.
But it's much faster to use my extra life here. And I'll tell you why in a second. Once this guy breaks out. So his pattern is also pretty much fixed.
Здесь мы сражаемся с нашей темной
Those fireballs
копией.
chase you around for like 5 or 6
Это
seconds.
проект Alter Aero,
And we're not having that. So every
которого
fireball
вырастили
that
в
comes out, we're just
пробирке.
taking the damage. That's why we end up losing 1 life.
Механика у босса очень простая, он просто летает по диагонали и стреляет в нас фаерболами.
Oh, I should have done that one differently. So it's actually a good thing I only have one hit left here because he's going to shoot 2 fireballs.
Переходим в
and
более
I might
узкую
get the second
зону.
one right after I come back from spawning.
Доктор Фуфельшмерц.
Sometimes he'll give me an extra
Сражаемся
hit there, like he'll
с
keep chasing me.
очередным злом
It's not
доктора
very common.
Фуфельшмерца.
Here it's actually possible to get him twice in one attack, but it's a very tight window, and if I miss, I'm probably going to get hit, which I can't afford right now. I need all my health. So there's one, and there's two, and this guy comes. Hopefully this is it. Yep. So there's if he doesn't give me...
И победа над проектом Альтера.
For extra time, then that's basically the optimal response to that scenario. Now I find out that whole thing with Batasha was just a
Следующий босс у
distraction.
нас злобный клоун.
Circus performers all along. My whole troupe, which is named the Flying
Злее
Pepperonis,
клоунов вы еще не
they've
видели.
already been captured. So I can't do the death abuse, so we'll just keep going. I could take unintentional damage instead of intentional damage, I guess. Yeah, normally in this level, I would have taken one hit there, and then I would take another hit here coming up.
Пещерный уровень, где не такой убивающий глаза бэкграунд.
Well, there we go, it took damage again. I'm just so used to taking damage at those two spots, that's where I took it.
Здесь Тулокс ошибается, он должен получать урона.
You'll see it again here, because after you get this switch, I would die to that guy and then respawn at the checkpoint. In this case, I have to backtrack. I'm going to get this for safety. I don't need it.
Нажатие этого рычага открывает нам чекпоинт. И мы отправляемся на следующий этап.
If I had an extra life to lose at that point. But yeah, now we have another long zip, so donation time.
Yes, sir. We have $25 from Anonymous. A humble tip for Tippy to read. Thanks for everyone to make this possible. Appreciate it. Thank you. $5 from Tom Tom Banana. Thank you for the amazing show. Less than 3. $15 from Klingon Knife Fights. Donating for the ever-important upcoming Mario Bros. 3 race. Less than 3.
Снова у нас глич, в котором мы должны определенное количество раз дэшнуться в пол.
Activia.
That one looked a little weird because this wall doesn't look the way it's structured. This ceiling actually is too thick for me to go down, so I have to pass the magic box, go down a thinner ceiling right here, and then kind of backtrack to it. Obviously, it's still much faster than going through the level. Oh, okay. Didn't go high enough. Let's try that again. There we go. Fortunately, the box is still spawned, so
Первый раз не получилось у нас правильно выстрелить из пушки.
There is a long zip in this level, but unlike all the others, it's not at the start of the level. It comes a little bit later. There are actually 3 zips in this level. The first is a platform zip that only gets used once in this category. And then the second one is kind of a hybrid long, short zip. First, I'm going to use this guy to get up here. Save a little bit of time platforming there.
Пока не будет прибега, я не буду обращать внимание на ваши снайпы.
Right edge as it's swinging to the right.
Здесь не очень приятная жижа.
On my next attempt, of course.
Демонстрирует букву.
He landed on the right edge, but he didn't stay on. So I need to hopefully not die. Okay, let's try one more time. This is also a pretty precise position. And if I stand on a platform too long, it sinks in and hits me. So I need to keep jumping in order to get this down. That should do it. Yeah. Okay. There's that.
Здесь Райлер должен был правильно кимджамп, но для этого нужно было подобрать тайминг. И снова знаменитый глич, который мы повторяли уже достаточное количество времени.
A week of speedrunning with Mario Maker 2 at the end of it? What god did I please? $30 from 0252. I hope the RNG is with everyone today. If not, well, at least make it a blast.
Okay, there we go.
And then
just have to kind of wobble through there.
Yeah.
Right. Remember to hold star talks.
Yes, that's right.
Все ключи у нас успешные.
That's funny. Some cutscenes you want to skip will start. Now, I can't think of a better way to end a run at a GDQ event than with a 5-minute auto-scroller on a train. This train is normally called the Ector engine, but tonight we're going to change it. This train tonight is going to be called the
Сейчас у нас
donation
будет
train.
автоскроллер,
So if
где
you're
мы
watching
едем
this right
на
now and you've been waiting for a
поезде.
good time to give a little something, this is the best time because for the next 5 minutes we are on the donation
Собственно,
train.
этот автоскроллер есть также сражение небольшой босс-файт, который будет демонстрироваться чуть позже.
First time watcher here, all the way from Jamaica. Keep up the good work. We have a few donations referencing one of our prizes. $15 from Elena F.
Да, вот ранее нам не демонстрировал механику того, что мы можем своим плащом защищаться от бомб. Здесь мы убиваем рабов-клавунов.
Ooh, what's this? Notices Zelda prizes. Take my money. We have $30.
Да, с удовольствием. Если я буду пипегой, то я с удовольствием сфоткаюсь тебе и отправлю в личку. Те в каких ракурсах? Во всех? Если будет пипега, то диванона ждите.
There's not much to talk about on this. It's really just go with it, don't die. Keep going.
Well, we are a little short on donations currently, so if you guys could please give anything that you have, even every dollar counts. I would like to mention some of the challenges that we have coming up. We have Cave Story, Chaco's Lipstick for a game incentive, and we are really close, almost about $2,000 away from that.
Автоскроллеры, как и всегда, отличный способ подформить лайфы.
And we still have quite a ways to go on the Super Mario Bros. 3 race for the 4-way race, so please get those donations in.
Продолжаю туда слететь донаты в честь третьей Super Mario Bros.
To finish him off before he enters the basement even once. That's going to be what we're going for. It's all about timing. There's no randomness. Even all of these enemies, they're pretty basic. So we're just chugging along, trying to avoid dying. There is a way to save a little bit of time by dying at some of these checkpoints. If you get a checkpoint on the far right edge, and then you die quickly after that, and then
У всех есть пипега в душе. Кто-то. Все мы пипеги. Просто кто-то больше, а кто-то меньше.
And it'll be closer to the left edge of the screen instead of the right edge, and so that'll save a little bit of time scrolling. But you could lose up to like 78 seconds if you try it and fail by respawning back to the last checkpoint. So that's why it's not really something that's worth trying in a marathon, because each one saves a maximum of a second, if that. Coming up on the next to last checkpoint, and pretty soon we'll see the boss. In the meantime, just enjoy all the traps that Ector has put on this train. I'm not sure what he was expecting, because this is the train he's using to round up the circus performers, and they're all pretty well caged.
Этот чекпоинт был последним.
We had a few more donations come in to get the donation train continuing. We have $10 from Goers that says, "Gotta get on that donation train. Greetings from Australia. Welcome aboard."
Бесконечных донейшенов.
Jumping on the donation train. Choo choo hype. $5 from Perion
Просто
that
похайпить.
says choo choo.
Но мы не будем хайпить.
$5
И
from
паровозик
Matthew.
что делает?
Shout out to
Правильно,
everyone in
паровозик
the
делает
crowd.
чу-чу.
Yeah, guys, you awake still? Shout outs to everyone in the crowd watching some runs during true gamer hours. I'm here with you, and I will donate another $1 for everyone in the crowd who stands up and does some jumping jacks. Note to reader is pronounced Nathu. I'm sorry, Nathu. Go for it, guys. You got this. Never mind, it's almost 2:30 in the morning. You can do it.
Пытается
All right,
спровоцировать, чтобы
Nathu,
все
that'd be
сделали
$13.
тю-тю.
Thank you.
Но только русский рестрим может делать тю-тю. Давайте покажем этим
Exercise is important.
американским
We have $75
неуважению,
from Hypercube
американскому
Honey
неуважению,
Max
как нужно
that
делать
says
тю-тю.
choo-choo.
This is чу-чу.
last checkpoint. Here comes the boss. It's kind of ironic that this is the last level in the game, and they give
Так,
you
это
like, how
последний
many lives
чекпоинт
are in this
перед
level, like 15
боссом.
or something? It's weird.
Right. So time's going to end on the
Злобный
last hit on this
клоун.
boss.
Злобный робот-клоун.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's still possible. It's just gonna be a lot tighter.
Этого босса достаточно просто победить. У него
Alright.
такие же
Can't give
примитивные
him before he
механики,
goes
как
down,
и у
but I'll give him
остальных. Он
right after.
просто дэшится
Yeah.
влево-вправо
Because he heals
и
after he goes
прыгает
down into that
вверх-вниз.
trap there.
So I'm gonna hit him once here, and then again when he lands, and then two more in
Иногда
the
он
air, and after
прячется
the
под
second one, it's
землю
gonna
и
be time.
выпускает в нас достаточное количество бомб. Клоун побежден, башня захвачена и ран закончен.
So yeah,
Время.
that's Aero the Acro-Bat 2, or at least most of it, the part of the level that you could see. We've and now he's gone on to other things, other plans. Zero the
Коленные чашечки наши живы.
get in touch with that story.
Клап-клап-клап в чат.
Thanks everyone for watching. It's been an honor. It's my first GDQ. I'm really glad to be here.
Спасибо всем, кто присутствовал на этом замечательном ране.
And yeah, that's
Да почтим память гонщику.
The time was 31:46.
Bless RNG.
I'm happy with that. Thanks everyone.
Thanks everyone, как говорится. Следующий у нас Super Bomberman 2.
That was a great run of Aero
В
the
исполнении
Acro-Bat 2 by the
деликатеса.
Ox. Thank you so much for watching SGDQ 2019, benefiting Doctors Without Borders.